That's a good mocha. Homemade mocha for turtle this time around. I don't do mocha very often because it does contain quite a lot of calories, especially at this size variation, even if you do it at home, but just the taste, just so delicious. There was a moment that I was not drinking any milk when I was testing vegan diet. That was the toughest time ever, giving up on milk chocolate. But no more. This vegan diet didn't give me good results, so I'm not testing that anymore again. And who do I welcome early to the Turtlecast? I can see TJ, Mike, Mr. Clownface, Dr. Crusher, Gunting, Commander Gold, Spade, Manziati Pony, Dr. Atomic, Dark Mistborn, Michael Yost, Stevio, Happy Turtle, Rascal, Jos Del Toro, Hayden Hiker, Jim Ray, Mart, Jeremy Zimmerman, Ryan Kondik, Dr. Crash. I already said Dr. Crusher, so again, Chippy, Mirosław Namesny, Mike, Drew Disc Golf, JB, and Suika, and Rudy Monster, and Lady Licks, and Octafaz, and Michael Atkins. Welcome, everyone. Cheers. Have a coffee. Or tea. Or any beverage of your choice. Or even G Fuel. I have my G Fuel shaker always at hand. Sometimes just with water when I don't need energy. But Turtlecast, it's a coffee time. Alright. So welcome everyone else that is just joining. Do I plan to do comparison for laser rifle and ultra sight laser? Of course I do plan to do that. It's not yet today, but it is coming. I was busy with Rip Daring build. I was making a build. It's ready. I recorded it. I edited it. It just needs to be uploaded to YouTube. So when I finish live streaming, I will upload it and you will be able to see my full health shotgun build for Rip Daring. Rip Daring is my guy. Handsome and dumb. That's how I like to roleplay games. That's simply because life is so much more beautiful and simple if you are really dumb, like Rip Daring. Look at his attitude and how much fun he has in those Bethesda voiceovers for the scoreboard that you can play. If you don't know, on the scoreboard there are buttons, you can play the story. So yeah. And I will answer your questions from the Discord first. Then we check one post from Bethesda because they did address, first time it actually happened. Okay, maybe I will discuss it when we get there. But they did important post on Discord, so we take that into the consideration. I was checking and I don't think we are getting Inside the Vault this week, as we did receive some articles when the update dropped. So that's probably it. I'm not expecting Inside the Vault, and there is no Inside the Vault at this moment. So probably not. Don's Doom is saying ignorance is bliss. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. That's probably a very good approach to life, I think sometimes. I like to overthink things, and that's not helping. Thinking too much is actually bad for you. That's how I feel now. Thinking too much is sometimes bad for you. Thinking less. It's something about it. Less is better. Sometimes less is better. But now let's head to this Discord. Head to this Discord. Let's see your questions. Okay, I need to change the camera, and not to this, not to the black screen, to this one. So first, very important question. When are we getting cool turtle themed bumper music like this for the channel? That when someone will make it, and then if I will be able to buy the rights to something cool, yeah, why not? But I'm not an artist. I wish I would be an artist, I was always impressed by people that can play instrument and play music, but you don't want to hear the music made by a turtle. That is a terrible idea. Low-key Brit. Is two-shot good or bad on shotguns? I know it shoots 9 projectiles, but how or what amount percent of damage does it deal? So it's similar like every other weapon, it's adding 25% base damage, as shotguns are ballistic mostly. So to start with, extra projectile, total damage is being increased, then divided by 9 instead of 8. So this deal, like in case of ballistic weapons, really bad because there is penalty to accuracy. In case of ballistic explosive shotguns, two-shot can be decent, still not the best. And in case of Gauss shotgun, that would be like exception, because Gauss shotgun have different explosions. If it's a Gauss shotgun, it would be good effect, but I don't see other shotguns being good with two-shot. Unless you want shotgun purely to crit fast, I mean to cripple faster than one extra projectile to trigger crippling effect. That may be justified, but apart from that, I don't see a use case. Next, did they change anything with chainsaws on the PTS, like making 40% less damage while power attacking, do something? No, they didn't fix anything. They are taking away legendary effects from auto axe. I don't know even if they realize that chainsaw is the same thing as auto axe, but with a little bit different stats. I have no idea if they realize that, because in patch notes they addressed auto axe, and yeah, this is a bizarre thing, taking stuff out instead of fixing, and justifications I'm not buying, to be honest, about changes to auto axe. Engineer. Perk Ricochet. How much damage does this reflect? It depends what are you being shot with. It reflects enemy base damage back to this enemy. So very little damage. Is it worth against level 100 mobs and tough enemies? That depends, because in my older video I showcased a synergy between Ricochet and Vampire. Ricochet carry Vampire effect, as well Ricochet will carry effects like Tenderizer. So you have healing from that if you have Vampire effect, and you can apply Tenderizer effect preemptively on those enemies before you shoot them, so first shot can already carry this effect. So that's utility, amazing utility, and as well the bullet that you reflect do not do damage to you, so that's extra tankiness. It's not a damage dealing perk, it's very little damage, but apart from that, amazing perk. Grimlock Elite Guard. Does the Suppressor perk card help with the damage being reflected from the new reflective skin mutation? Not sure if there is an easy way to test that with private words in Tertus Lab. I'm not sure if it's affected, as reflective skin is basically taking your own damage, base weapon damage, applying back to you. You are in terrible situation if you shoot enemy with a shotgun with reflective skin, because shotgun damage will be multiplied by number of projectiles back on you. So that's one-shot kill on yourself if you use a shotgun. Did 120 range pump action shotguns get removed? Yeah, they have been nerfed. They took away the range. I already scripted my. It was a sad day. They took away the range. Back to default. Sad day. Now, next is Herbie. Turtle, check this out. I can shoot under the water now, but only with double barrel shotgun and broadsider. Anyone else can do the... Oh, really? You can shoot with them underwater? I need to test that. It shouldn't be possible. But if we can shoot underwater, like... You mean being underwater you are able to shoot, on only saying that projectile can go underwater? I will test it later. It's an interesting point. Mr. Kill. Can you compare the Cryo double barrel against a quad explosive double barrel? Cryo is better. The freezing one appears to be doing at least 100 more damage than the explosive one, adding up ballistic and ice damage altogether, of course. It's way more powerful. There is no other double barrel shotgun, regardless of legendary effect, to be even remotely close to the Cold Shoulder. Just do not exist. Nothing. Angry Panda. Hello. Can someone confirm that if you complete a weekly and get the score points again, then use the reloader and complete it again to get the points? This is amazing way to level. What? I don't understand the question. Can someone confirm that if you complete a weekly and get the score points again, then use the reroll? You cannot reroll completed ones, so I don't understand the question. You cannot reroll completed challenges. The 1 BDP. Has anyone gotten the cutting fluid plan through an event since update? And hey Fred. No, I didn't. So, no. But Gilpo saying, yeah, I've heard of many people getting it. For your information, it's only the mutated events. Yes, that's correct. We know that. Thank you, Gilpo. I didn't yet, but I'm hoping that I will one day. We have time. T. Does the foot and cam legendary effect on armor stack up to 90% for all? If it does, I can free up 6 extra points. Yes, it does. You need 5 pieces. Are there any cases when Executioners is better than anti-armor? Yes. For finishing bosses. There is no more powerful weapon for finishing bosses than Executioners. But that's the only situation. When boss is at 40% health, then Executioners is the best. Overall, Executioner used with automatic weapons on regular enemies like super mutants, assuming you need multiple bullets to kill them, is comparable to anti-armor aristocrats bloodied. It's in the same neighborhood, as it's doing nothing early on, but then finish them off really fast. So it catches up with the damage output. But this needs to be continuous damage output weapon. Next, those wiggly. When the enemy is under... Oh yeah, that's just my answer. Okay. Resno. Now that they fix it, does Tenderizer stack with the Beam Splitter again? I didn't test with Beam Splitter, but I doubt it. It does not stack with itself when used with Shotgun. So most likely, they put some limitations in place that 4 different players need to shoot the same target with max out Tenderizer to achieve this 40% debuff to enemy. It does look they put some limitations in place. Next, Mr. Kill is back. Do you think we'll never see any crossover content in the Atomic Shop with other Bethesda published titles like Doom, Prey or Skyrim? I don't know. I don't really want them to put stuff from other games to Fallout without changing anything. I like puns on other games and reference to other games. I would not like to see stuff just important from other games to Fallout. It would be a little bit too bizarre. Fallout 4 sure did it in their Creation Club, and it's more outlandish there than in the title with a dolphin power armor in it, so why not? Yeah, the dolphin power armor is a little bit crazy, but those skins, I don't know, they went a little bit crazy, dude. I'm not necessarily a super big fan of this dolphin team when it was introduced. They tried to make it Fallout somehow. But I would prefer if Bethesda focus more on stuff that is already a Fallout lore. So that would be better for me. Next, T. Sorry. Let me add some background information. I'm a stealth commando, full health. I feel like the first star on armor you have a few options. The second star you want agility. The third star I'm thinking food. This would... Yeah, I already said it stacks. I don't need the background information to answer previous question, but that's okay. That's okay. And whatever build you creating, go for it. Monkey Spittle. Hello, Turtle. I noticed a bug with the laser gatling, ultrasight laser gatling in conjunction with power user. The bug I'm seeing is that when you have power user equipped, the ammo count shows 800 or more, but as soon as you fire, it drops below 500. You can see the amount. Yeah, this is a bug introduced in January patch, not fixed yet. I'm pretty sure it's well known at this point. I would love it to be fixed. I was having a lot of fun with my ultrasight laser Gatling. I'm not using it for now, as there is a lot of builds to test, but I would love it fixed. Can you talk about VATS fusion core draining power armor? Is it a constant fixed rate per shot? Is it affected by weapon choice or weapon mods that reduce AP in VATS? Thank you. Oh, it's affected by amount of AP bar being consumed. Percentage of AP bar being consumed reflect to percentage of core being consumed. I mean, not one-to-one, it's of course scaling, but it's how it's affected. I don't think it's the total AP, more like percentage of your AP bar. At least that seems to be the case from my testing early on. It's hard to test exactly, as we don't really see a percentage value on the core dropping with each shot. Like, it's tough to test exactly. That's my theory so far. Berdoberg. Hey Turtle, I started playing Fallout 76 in beta, but stopped before Wastelanders came out. I'm level 130. What should I focus right now? Getting Foundation, Crater Rep? Yeah, Rep is good. If you finish the quest line already, Rep is a good focus, but mainly you want to grind consistently for your modules, for your level ups further, for your gold bullion, and for your expeditions. This is the grind stuff. If you are already done with quest lines, you are at grind phase and completing your builds and so on. Foundation Crater Rep, yeah, do it daily, but you can give it time. Now with the Minerva in action, you will probably be able to get some necessary stuff from her without even having the rep, so you should be good. Kadogi. Are repeatable challenges going to come back, or will rerollers decrease in price? Repeatable challenges are already back. I would hope rerollers decrease in price, because current price is kind of ridiculous, so I hope they do decrease in price. Now we'll head back for a second to the YouTube, and then we check Bethesda Discord, as it's important. Okay. No, I don't have a baby. No, Alice is not with me. That's just thin walls. I'm in an apartment, so yeah. You can sometimes hear something. You will need to live with that. There's neighbors up, left, right. Yeah. Too many neighbors. And too loud. And too thin walls. In the future, when I will have my place, it will be much more peaceful and quiet. But no. My little one is living with her mom, and I have her usually once a month, and she's not crying because she's 7, so she's not at this phase. Okay, did I miss anything else in chat? Oh, and people in chat even get the cutting fluid recipe, so it's definitely dropping. Alice is the name of my daughter, not the baby. Alice is not a baby. And she's not here today. Sneak damage does not work with grenades. Sneak damage does not work with any explosions. You can be sneaking with explosive weapon, the explosive portion of the damage, let's say explosive fixer, explosive portion of the damage will not be affected by sneak bonuses. It will be affected though by VATS critical bonuses. No, if so, whoever is not up to date, I'm not with Mitzi. I'm single. It's just me. Just to answer those questions early, for anyone who will be confused, it's just me. VATS cost can be reduced by weapon attachments. Like in case of the cold shoulder, I show the attachments that are reducing VATS cost, as cold shoulder is great in VATS, so you want it to be cheaper. Yeah, you will see a sneak bonus popping up if you are using explosive weapon like Gauss shotgun or fixer, but this bonus will not apply to explosion. It will apply only to impact damage. Oh, I had awesome experience in my life with a woman. Just never lasted. That's the problem, Peter. But that's not the topic. Let's go. Women are not the topic of this podcast. That's the Turtlecast about Fallout. So let's go to the Discord, and what I wanted to show you, important clarification from devs. That's not happening very often. It's not happening very often. Let me swap the camera. Okay. From Lady Devan. It was posted yesterday. It says, "Hi all." Oh, did I change the camera? No, I didn't. Oh, no. Now I changed the camera. "Hi all. We've seen your feedback on the weight reduction perks and modifier effects. After investigating your feedback, we found there may have been some confusion, as the current version of the perks and modifiers is correct. Previously, weight reduction perks were decreasing beyond what was intended, which is what was fixed and now remains capped at 90% for any given item. So this is intended. Maximum weight reduction of any item can be 90% total, which means if weapon weighs 20 pounds, the lowest it can get after all the possible perks, it's 2 pounds. And it applies to every single item. Every single item. Next, we have also fixed server login issues for console players, as well as some issues with challenges that come out of last week's update. We have temporarily turned off the One Violent Night public event while we investigate an issue causing unintended fail states. We'll provide updates on that fix as soon as we can. We apologize for the inconvenience and appreciate your patience. As a thank you, we are adding a script surplus event from today, Thursday, to Monday, and providing double score this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Thank you again. So, double script, 1K is currently running, so script your unwanted legendaries. And from tomorrow, double score weekend. So you will be able to catch up with all the score you actually need. Unfortunately, the weight, 90% weight reduction per item, maximum possible. You cannot get more. And it is intended. So now back to the chat. That was very important announcement from Bethesda. And I'm happy they did it, because for the first time, we have a very specific clarification how things in Fallout supposed to work. It's rare. I don't understand why it's rare, but it is rare. Oh, and I answered this one too as well, Darian. It's about me, but let's sidetrack for just a little bit. No, I don't have court order that says that I can see Alice only once a month. It's just far away. And for me to take her, I need to drive there and then back. That's a lot of time, a lot of driving, a lot of gas. So that's the limitation. I could go there more often, but that would be very expensive and very time consuming. So realistically, I can't. Oh, about the one violent night, they know about the bug and they switched it off. Like for this one, like standard fix at Bethesda quite often. This event is switched off from the rotation entirely. So it's just not triggering for now until they will be able to fix one violent night to progress correctly. Oh, Cracker Jackcat, thank you a lot for $10. Appreciate that. And Cracker Jackcat is saying, thanks for all the new content, your entertaining live streams, and the awesome Turtle Army. Thank you a lot, Cracker Jackcat. Yeah, Turtle Army is the best. All you guys supporting me, all the green names, you are amazing. Thank you for that. Thank you a lot. You want to buy a huge cap. I was investigating the merge and huge cap is not happening yet. I have regular size cap, if you want, in my merge store. This one. You can see there is a difference. Look how, that's not small. This one is like 15 ounces. So it's not small, but look how small it looks next to the big one. The regular cap looks so small. Oh yeah, I don't know what happened with event Mr. Messenger. I wish we would get this back. It was working quite often. Sometimes it was broken, but totally pull it out. It was hilarious, like especially if you are a new player, you never heard Mr. Messenger delivering a message. Those messages sometimes have been hilarious, and this event is totally pull out. So you no longer can assist Mr. Messenger with a message. So that's bad. Oh, London Hubbard, thanks a lot for $10, London Hubbard. Appreciate that. Thank you. And London is saying, might as well keep the laugh going. Thank you a lot. I do appreciate that. Thank you for the laugh, London Hubbard. And whoever has a green name, so those are channel members, we are having a hangout link in the pinned comment. So tune in. We'll be just doing the dailies and chatting a little bit more. Jeremy, yeah, the full-time gaming is happening. I'm doing it for a month already. I'm not rich, but at this level that I have now, I should be able to live from both YouTube and Twitch. Those two combined with Patreon and all the members, all the donations. If this level will be like stable, I could live on that. That will work. Will it happen? I don't know. I'm taking the dream by the day. So I have it now and I'm happy. Oh, Lepask, thank you a lot for joining Turtle's Army, Lepask. Welcome and may the shell be with you. Thank you. Oh, Rodney Wright, thanks a lot for $10. Rodney, our #1 fan with emoji. Thank you a lot, Rodney Wright. Thank you. Oh yeah, Mr. Messenger had the best messages for people, bringing bad and good news. Yeah, there was a problem with Mr. Messenger pathing, but for me it would be easy fix. If he got stuck, just allow him to teleport to the intended path. If he gets stuck for 30 seconds or so, I would just put the code that he can teleport. Like your allies does that. If you didn't notice, sometimes if your ally gets lost, we'll just teleport back to your camp. So it is possible. I don't know why it's not just implemented to Mr. Messenger. All other enemies somehow can reach the destination. Everything can reach the destination, so why not, Mr. Messenger? Yeah, the ammo box problem is not very nice, but they added store unused, so I'm using that now. How the store unused works for the ammo box, you just whatever weapon is not in your inventory, ammo for it will get stored. The problem is if you have a lot of different weapons you don't currently need ammo for. Oh, you miss my in real life Fallout experiments? I still do some stuff like that on my lifestyle channel, on the third channel, Lazy Fit Gamer, so you can see it there. Would I do a cooking stream with Fallout recipes? Probably not. I'm not as good of a chef. I can cook my food, but it's not amazing, so I don't know if I should. It's good, but nothing like you would not be impressed by my cooking. Oh, Jeremy Zimmerman, thank you a lot for 20 bucks, Jeremy. And Jeremy is saying, I'm glad it's all going well and I will send this when I can. Hope you are able to keep up with it. Now get on that Ultra Tesla build. Thank you a lot, Jeremy. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. What if you got a bunch of script weapons? You have a problem because, yeah, this will not be stored. I wish they would improve it and only take into consideration favorite weapons. That would help for me. Like I would just favorite two and everything else would be stored. But yeah, script weapons are the problem. I'm just trying not to keep too much script weapons. I'm just tossing them away and keep only power armor pieces on frames for scripting later. Oh, anyway, thank you a lot for 20 bucks from Anyway. And Annie's saying just supporting good content from a talented streamer. Oh, thank you very much. I don't know how talented I am. I'm just talking a lot. That's probably what makes it work for me. But thank you a lot. I appreciate that anyway. I do appreciate that. Oh, Eric! And we have 50 bucks from Eric. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Eric. 50 bucks. And the message. Hey, Turtle. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too. I was wondering if you had any opinion on the idea that ultrasight laser rifles getting a buff with the last patch. I took one out for a spin and it seemed legit. Have a great day, night, and thanks for the kick-ass content. Thank you a lot, Eric. Yes, I'm excited about this one too. When I will be done with testing and playing with cold shoulder build, I will start testing the laser rifle, the ultrasight laser rifle. It will be cool. I will see. I will see exactly how well it will perform. We'll see. I hope it will. It should. Depend like in the patch note. It was very like mysterious. We buffed it a little bit. That was basically the patch note. So to not say exactly what they did, just, we buffed the damage. I was genuine, so still at work but watching. Awesome. Just don't get your boss catch you when you are watching at work, unless you are allowed to. Yeah, healing factor is still the case with fast travel. If the only exception, if you are a full health build with what rats, healing factor is safe. If you have any radiation on your character at all, and more radiation makes it worse, healing factor will affect your fast travel chances. It shouldn't, but it will. Oh yeah, the purely peepers can be scrapped. I did already scrapped once, then I farmed for another one on different character. It's more like collectible item, but yeah, you can absolutely accidentally scrap it. You have quad 50% alien blaster. Two-shot is really better, yes. Two-shot is the best for alien blaster. It's absolute beast. Yes, ultrasight laser rifles are actually good. How good? I still need to do more testing, but they did fix them. Took 5 years, like most things, but they did. Should fast travel cost us food and water? That would probably make more sense than caps, but from the other hand, whenever I pop a perfect bubble gum, I would not enjoy it if fast travel will take my bars when I want to have 1 hour break from feeding my character, unless perfect bubble gum will make fast travel free. It would make sense from the logical standpoint, but I don't think logic is the most important in Fallout. It never really applied to everything in Fallout. Why is severe or calibrated receiver for cold shoulder better than hardened or prime? It's because cryo damage, the frost damage, is not affected by hardened or prime. And cryo damage from critical shot is affected by calibrated bonus. That's why. And you say, as you can easily spot, the cryo damage is like half of the damage of this shotgun. So you are not getting what you normally are getting from hardened receiver. So you are getting half of that when calibrated works fully, like always. And severe is just compromise between getting hardened and calibrated. It's just getting from both worlds a little bit, and overall for mobbing is the best. If you don't use criticals at all, then of course go with prime or hardened. But still, it will not be as good as on other shotguns. Plasma grenade plans still exist. You can get them. Even super mutants can drop them occasionally on their body, I think. Just kill enemies, always loot them, and check explosive crates. Those crates can spawn a plan too. Eventually you will get the plan. Yes, all alien weapons are silent. And currently alien pistol is stronger than alien rifle due to snowball effect. Good evening, Anna. Do I have the favorite weapon right now? I'm alternating a lot. My all-time favorite was a 50 cal. It's not the strongest though, it just feels so good, and from time to time I'm going back to using 50 cal. It's not currently the strongest, but feels so good to use it. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it now. Should I run more with weapon that's not the most powerful but feels good? It's the choices, like what you like to see on your character, what feels good to use, and what's actually the full power, the full blast. Am I a Doom fan? I mean, it's a good game, but I would not say that I'm a fan. If I would be a fan, I should know way more about this game and play it way more. I'm a Fallout fan. Laser is not silent. Lasers are loud in Fallout universe. Lasers are very loud. Okay, let me know if there are any more questions. If not, I will take a 15 minutes break and I will be back for member hangout. What I think about new tent. I agree with you. I think Bethesda is trolling us. Yeah, there is like no scrap box, has ammo box, no scrap box. We really need tent with everything. And it should be, in my opinion, they should be ultimate tent with everything. And if they don't want to give it for free, okay, let's say 1500 atoms available in Atom Shop all the time for Fallout First members. That would be my solution. It would be expensive, but include everything, please, Bethesda. All the stuff in one tent. That's my opinion. Even if I need to spend my atoms on that, I want this tent, so then will be choice. Use free one, or you spend atoms and get ultimate tent. I would buy it. And they will make some money out of those atoms maybe, so yeah, I would buy it. You would pay for Muffman tent with added ammo box. I don't particularly care how it would look like. I just want to have everything there. Just give me tent with everything. I need it. No, I'm not saying coffee machine and all the camp items. Everything that other tents have and follows first item just in one. Just in one. I'm not going overboard to include protectrons, coffee machines, and everything. No, not to this extent. Customizable tents. Yeah, that would be cool. Probably too much work for Bethesda to ask for it. Ultimate bench that does everything. I'm fine if there is at least one bench. I'm mostly using this bench in tent for scrapping weapons so I can store those stuff. I can go to my camp if I need to use more than one workbench. I'm okay with that. I just need universal tent. Alright, so that will be everything for this episode of Turtlecast. So thank you to all of you for supporting me, for tuning in, for dropping a like. And I hope you will have fun with rest of the day. Don't forget double script, 1k script, and double score from tomorrow. So if you need to catch up with the score points, tomorrow and Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, double score. Don't miss on that. And see you soon, everyone. Have a good one. Turtle out.